WWE tried to build stars, but one star built himself. No push, no shortcuts, no permission, just a microphone and a crowd that wouldn't stay quiet.
A 25-man battle royal, a group of stooges, and if you've never been called a stooge before, a stooge, you stooge, yeah!
This is LA Knight. LA Knight didn't arrive overnight. He didn't walk into WWE as an instant sensation. There was no machine waiting to launch him into superstardom, no giant marketing campaign, no immediate spotlight, no protected path to the top. Instead, there were years of work, years on the independent scene, years of trying to stand out in a business where talent alone is never enough.
I just want... Apology accepted. I can go my way, you can go yours.
Years without recognition, years of proving himself over and over again, with no guarantee that any of it would ever pay off. And that's what made LA Knight different, because while others were given opportunities, he earned every reaction, every moment, every promo, every appearance.
I heard what you said on Joe Rogan about the locker room being soft. If you think I fall under that umbrella, somebody told you the wrong story.
Nothing came easy. Nothing was handed to him. He had to stay ready, even when nobody was promising him a future. And when he finally arrived in WWE, the response wasn't immediate.
You're the world title thing, and it just gets me thinking, let me talk to you. From one WrestleMania winner to another, I just want to say congratulations to you. You must be very proud of yourself, and you should be.
There was no massive push, no instant spotlight. At first, he was just another name in a crowded roster, another face in a company full of bigger names and established stars. And in WWE, that's where a lot of people get lost, because talent alone doesn't guarantee anything. You can have charisma, you can have timing, you can have confidence, and still, if the machine doesn't fully get behind you, you can disappear before people even realize what they missed. And for a while, it felt like that might happen to LA Knight too. Like maybe he would be another guy fans appreciated, but never fully got behind. Another talent who had something, but never got the runway to truly show it.
Nasty landing for Styles.
And now LA Knight measuring his man. BFP trauma.
LA Knight.
But LA Knight didn't change. He didn't panic. He didn't start trying to become something he wasn't. He didn't water himself down to fit a safer version of what people expected. He stayed the same. He stayed sharp. He stayed confident. He stayed unapologetically LA Knight. And that's what changed everything. Then came the promos. And once LA Knight got the microphone, everything started to shift. Confidence, charisma, control. That's what separated him. Not just what he said, but how he said it. LA Knight didn't just talk. He commanded attention, every word hit, every line connected, and more importantly, people remembered what he said. That's rare. In a company filled with polished talkers and carefully produced segments, LA Knight found a way to sound real. Not polished for the sake of being polished, not scripted to death. Real. And the crowd felt that. You could hear it building. At first it was subtle, a reaction here, a chant there, a louder response than expected. But then, it kept happening, again and again, until suddenly, the crowd took over.
Yeah!
It wasn't scripted, it wasn't forced, it wasn't one of those reactions fans give because they're supposed to. It was real. And that's the kind of reaction you can't fake, because fans know when they're being told who to care about, and they know when they've chosen someone for themselves. With LA Knight, they chose. This wasn't WWE trying to convince the audience that a star had arrived. This was the audience telling WWE, you already have one. Week after week, the reactions grew louder. The chants got stronger. The momentum kept building. And maybe the biggest thing, it didn't fade. Because sometimes in wrestling, a reaction catches fire for a moment and then disappears just as quickly. But LA Knight didn't feel like a moment. He felt like a movement. Fans didn't wait for WWE to push him. They pushed him themselves. And WWE had no choice but to follow. That's why LA Knight's rise felt so organic. It didn't feel assigned, it didn't feel artificial, it felt earned. And when something feels earned in wrestling, fans protect it. And what makes LA Knight different isn't just what he does. It's what he doesn't need. LA Knight doesn't rely on flips. He doesn't rely on size. He doesn't rely on doing the most athletic thing in the ring just to get attention. He relies on something rarer: presence. When he speaks, people listen. When he shows up, he owns the moment. He makes a segment feel bigger. He makes the crowd feel more alive. And in a business built around larger-than-life personalities, that matters more than almost anything. That's why every time he steps into a promo or a segment, it feels like something important is happening. LA Knight isn't just a phase, he's proof. Proof that sometimes the fans choose the star, not the company, not the plan, the fans. And when that happens, you're watching something real. Is LA Knight the most organic star WWE has seen in years? Subscribe for more WWE stories. Like the video. Comment who should be next. Because sometimes you don't wait for the spotlight. You take it. Yeah.